Hi friends, and welcome to my channel Vintage Rescue DIY. I'm so happy you're here today because this video is a little different, it's a personal one. I'm giving you an exclusive behind-the-scenes tour of my workspace, the creative corner where all of my vintage rescue dreams come to life. Before we dive into the upcoming DIY projects and transformations, I thought it would be a great idea to show you where it all begins. This space is small but full of soul. Every tool, every brush, every corner of this room has a purpose and a story. So, why Vintage Rescue DIY? Well, I've always had a love for old, forgotten things, furniture, home decor, antiques, even everyday objects that most people would just throw away. I believe these pieces still have so much to offer. With a little creativity, care, and elbow grease, we can breathe new life into them. This corner is for creative inspiration, vintage magazines, fabric swatches, color palettes, sketches. This is where I go when I need to spark new ideas. It's like my little brainstorming nook. I still rely on the basics, pliers, hammers, chisels, and my trusty old anvil. Each of these tools has been with me through countless projects. They may be simple, but in the right hands, they can do wonders. I've set up strong, adjustable work lights around my bench to make sure every detail is visible, especially when I'm restoring small or delicate parts. I have installed powerful, adjustable work lights around my workbench to ensure every detail is visible, especially when I am restoring small or delicate parts. And that is exactly what I need when I am restoring vintage pieces. These little details, the feel of the tools in your hands, the brightness of the light on your work surface, may seem small, but they are what make the difference in the final result videos. Let me show you around. This is my work table, the heart of the studio. It's big enough for sanding, painting, and assembling. Not fancy, but functional. Right above it, I've got shelves with the most used tools, sandpaper with glue, brushes, waxes, and all sorts of finishes. So, what's coming next on this channel? Well, get ready because I have some truly exciting projects lined up. Here on Vintage Rescue DIY, it's not just about giving things a fresh coat of paint. It's about rescuing antique and rusted items, often left to decay, and bringing them back to life, restoring them as close as possible to how they looked the day they left the factory. Some of these pieces are badly rusted, chipped, or broken, but I see potential where others see trash. With the right techniques, the right tools, and a whole lot of patience, I believe anything can be saved. I'll show you how I clean, derust, strip old finishes, and repair damage step by step. Whether it's an old typewriter, a vintage lamp, a forgotten piece of furniture, or a rusty metal toolbox, I'll walk you through the entire process. My goal is not just to restore the function, but to honor the original beauty and craftsmanship down to the smallest detail. You'll see how I use specialty techniques, homemade tricks, and careful craftsmanship to breathe new life into these items without losing their vintage soul. Over here is my tool wall. Yes, I'm a little obsessed with organizing. Hooks, bins, and labels help me find exactly what I need when I need it. I've learned that staying organized is key when working with multiple projects at once. And this is the rescue zone. It's where I keep all the pieces waiting for their transformation. Old chairs, broken drawers, vintage frames, vintage rescue. Each one is a future project, and I can't wait to share their stories with you. And this is the rescue zone. It's where I keep all the pieces waiting for their transformation: old chairs, broken drawers, vintage frames, vintage rescue. Each one is a future project, and I can't wait to share their stories with you. Now, I have to introduce you to one of my most trusted companions in the workshop, this vintage lathe machine. It may be old, but don't let the years fool you. It still works beautifully, and it's become one of the most valuable tools in my vintage rescue projects. There's something special about using a machine built decades ago that still performs with such precision and reliability. I use it for shaping wood, refining metal parts, and bringing worn-down components back to life. Honestly, it's helped me restore details I couldn't have achieved with modern tools alone. There's just a unique quality in the way these old machines were built: solid, dependable, made to last. But I'd really love to hear what you think about it. Do you think a machine like this is a good fit for vintage restoration work? Have you ever used one yourself, or would you like to see more of what it can do? Drop a comment and let me know your thoughts, and feedback mean a lot to me as I plan future videos. Who knows? Maybe I'll even do a full project dedicated just to this lathe. Each project will be filmed with care so that you can follow along, learn new tricks, and maybe even feel inspired to try it yourself. I want this channel to be more than just entertainment. I want it to be a place where you feel empowered to create. And here's where I need your help. If this kind of content speaks to you, please consider subscribing, liking this video, and leaving a comment. Let me know what you'd love to see. What vintage styles do you love? What DIY projects are you curious about? Do you want quick tips or full, detailed transformations? To me, vintage rescue DIY is more than a hobby. It's a way to honor the past, reduce waste, and create something meaningful with our hands. Restoring vintage items isn't just about aesthetics, it's about stories, history, and sustainability. This channel is just beginning, and I'm beyond excited to grow it with your support, so thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Let's bring forgotten treasures back to life together. See you in the next video. Stay inspired, stay curious, and keep creating.